ULA provides the analysis used by the Eastern Range to produce stay-out zones for airline pilots and boat captains on day of launch. These stay-out zones prevent intentionally jettisoned rocket pieces from landing on airplanes and boats. The Eastern Range will produce NOTAMs, or notices to airmen, to indicate to pilots that the airspace around Cape Canaveral Air Force Station and along the launch vehicle's flight path should be avoided. In the event an aircraft enters this controlled airspace on launch day, local air traffic control will contact the aircraft and direct them out of the area. The range also produces notices to mariners to provide the same information to boaters. The U.S. Coast Guard will post these notices at local ports and boat ramps. United States Air Force, NASA, or U.S. Customs and Border Patrol aircraft or U.S. Coast Guard boats may intervene if boaters enter the controlled sea space and do not respond to attempts to communicate. This is Delta Launch Control, T-minus 4 minutes and holding.
L-minus 14 minutes. Has gas, LC.
Go, LC.
Establish scan pattern 140.
Roger.
VSE, LC, net 1.
VSD on 1.
Verify base bending moment instrumentation is active and data is valid.
Verified active. Strap in placard 6 Alpha for launch.
Roger, 6 Alpha. OS, LC.
OS.
Set BBM active.
Roger.
All personnel, check your mics on net 1.
L-minus 12.
MEQ, initiate retract data logger just prior to the L7 pole.
Roger.
We have an open mic on net 1.
L-minus 11 minutes.
SYS, configure plume on for PU shadow mode.
Roger.
Flight control, configure option 910 for PU shadow mode.
Roger.
L-10 minutes. All communications switch to channel 1. All personnel and visitors remain in present position until launch. Maintain operational silence in the LCC.
RC, verify solar radiation limits acceptable for launch.
Verified.
Terminal count briefing. If a condition exceeds a launch constraint any time after the terminal count status check, the observer shall announce hold on channel 1, identify their station, and briefly state the reason for the hold. Flight control, perform launch on time verification.
Roger.
OSM, verify the hold fire switch is in the proceed position.
Ready to proceed.
RLM, verify the red line monitor and vent table are in the correct configuration for terminal count.
Verified.
L-9 minutes.
This is LC performing hold authority comm check. LSIC RF.
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear as well. ATD.
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear as well.
LC. Launch on time verified.
Roger. LC, switch to the ready position. All steps are complete prior to the status check.
L-8 minutes.
This is Delta Mission Control at T-minus 4 minutes and holding. We remain in the built-in hold as preparation for launch continues. In a few moments, Launch Conductor Scott Barney will poll the launch team for the final go to pick up the count. 27 engineers and managers are polled for system status and readiness to proceed. This is the final status check before launch for all Delta vehicle systems, ground systems, the spacecraft, and the U.S. Air Force Eastern Range. The vehicle system readiness poll includes electrical systems, hydraulics, pneumatics, propulsion systems, flight control, and propellants. Let's listen in as Scott Barney performs the final polling of the launch team.
L-7 minutes.
Status check to proceed with terminal count. First stage systems, propulsion.
Go.
Hydraulics.
Go.
Locks.
Go.
LH2.
Go.
Second stage systems, locks.
Go.
LH2.
Go.
Electrical systems, airborne.
Go.
Ground.
Go.
Facility.
Go.
RFFTS.
Go.
Flight control.
Go.
COM.
Go.
GCQ.
Go.
Operation support.
Go.
Pneumatics.
Go.
Umbilicals.
Go.
HASGAS.
Go.
ECS.
Go.
Red line monitor.
Go.
Quality.
Go.
Ops safety manager.
Go.
Airline safety officer.
Go.
Vehicle system engineer.
Go.
Anomaly chief.
Go.
Range coordinator.
Clear to proceed.
Launch director.
Launch vehicles ready to launch.
Mission director.
You have permission to launch.
Proceeding with the count.
L-6 minutes.
MEQ, establish swing arm lock pins pull.
Active.
Polling is complete and the launch team has given the go for launch. The countdown will resume approximately 2 minutes from now, but before it does, let's walk through the final checks we'll hear from the launch team. Delta IV's liquid oxygen and hydrogen tanks have been full for approximately a half hour and in topping mode to replenish commodities that evaporate while we perform final valve and vent system checks. Once the terminal count begins, you'll hear indications that propellant topping has halted on all Delta first and second stage tanks. The oxygen systems are secured first, followed by the hydrogen systems, and all tanks will be pressurized for flight. The vehicle will transfer from ground electrical power to its onboard batteries. Hydraulic systems are pressurized and the vehicle's ordnance systems are armed. At T-minus 60 seconds, the Eastern Range will provide the range green call indicating that weather conditions are acceptable. All supporting assets are ready for liftoff and the air and sea adjacent to Complex 37 and along the flight path are clear. At T-minus 30 seconds, Launch Conductor Scott Barney will conduct one final short status check to verify all systems remain go for launch.
Terminal count.
At T-minus 15 seconds, the ROFIs, or radial outward firing igniters, will light to burn off residual hydrogen around the base of the vehicle. At T-minus 7 seconds, the starboard engine will ignite, followed by the port and core engines at T-minus 5 seconds, and liftoff will occur at T0. After liftoff, you'll hear the voice of Patrick Moore with launch vehicle ascent data. This is Delta Mission Control at T-minus 4 minutes and holding. We anticipate releasing the hold in just a few moments.
T-minus 4 minutes.
The countdown clock is resumed. We've entered the terminal count.
3:55.
Go for launch.
Ground pyros enabled.
Minus 325.
Second stage lock, secure at flight level.
Second stage liquid oxygen systems are now secured and ready for flight.
Minus 307. Minus 249.
FTS internal. CBC locked at flight pressure and flight level.
Vehicle now on internal power. First stage lock systems are secured for flight.
Minus 2 minutes.
Hydraulic pressure at 4,000.
Vehicle internal.
155.
Launch sequencer start.
CBC LH2 at flight pressure and flight level.
Minus 140.
FTS launch enable.
137.
FTS armed.
T-minus 90 seconds. The launch vehicle, payload, ground systems, and Eastern Range are go for launch.
Minus 120.
OCUs armed. FCS count started.
T-minus 1 minute.
Engine start, box go.
Rock, report range status.
Range green.
Minus 50.
Second stage LH2 secure at flight level.
Minus 30.
Status check.
Go Delta.
Go NROL-44.
Roll for ignition.
10.
9,
Sir, stop.
8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, and liftoff. And stand by. We've obviously had a hot fire abort.
Switch not ready. And LC verifies MECO confirm.
This is Delta Launch Control. The last call from the launch conductor indicating that he has confirmed that the engines did not start. At this point, the launch team will be securing the launch vehicle, ensuring that all systems are saved.
3 seconds. Received a TISR abort.
Roger. And are you ready to reset the clock T-minus 4 and holding?
Roger, ready.
Roger, ALC reset countdown clock to T-minus 4 minutes and holding.
Roger. LC, SCS in pre-flight mode.
Roger. Prop 1, verify safe RS-68 shutdown and following purge configuration.
Active, sir.
DST-1, LC. DST-1, best source select number 4 to switch best source select number 1 and best source select number 2 force to channel 1.
Roger.
MEQ, swing arm lock pins install.
And work.
And LC pad looks nominal OSM, can you verify?
We're doing sweeps right now.
Roger.
I don't see any fires.
LC, lock pins installed.
Roger. ALC, establish engine cooling water off.
Water off.
LCOSM.
OSM.
Sweep complete. No fires.
Roger. And USO, you can verify same.
USO verified.
Roger. And MEQ, Elsie,
Go ahead.
did you verify lock pins installed?
Yes.
Roger. All right. Report system status, Fuel 1,
Fuel 1 nominal.
Fuel 2,
Fuel 2 nominal.
LOX 1,
LOX 1 nominal.
LOX 2,
LOX 2 is nominal.
and Prop 1.
We're still looking, sir, but we think we're nominal at this time.
Roger. Report 1 complete.
Roger.
And PNE, have you established PSN2?
Verified.
HYE, secure hydraulics.
Roger.
Has gas, establish scan pattern 305.
Roger.
GE, establish arm igniters, reset.
Reset.
PNE, verify nose cone purge on and set heater to 164 degrees.
Verified.
OSM, Elsie,
OSM.
report ready to safe vehicle ordnance.
Ready.
And verify OSM concurrent safe FTS.
OSM concurs.
FTS, command FTS safe and external.
In work.
This is Delta Launch Control. As you're hearing on the net, the team is working to secure and safe the vehicle. Swing arm lock pins have been installed to ensure the swing arms will not be retracted, and all vehicle systems are being evaluated for their status. So far, all nominal calls from all of the operators relative to their systems on the ground and on the launch vehicle.
MEQ, report swing arm system secured.
Secured.
ALC on TC emergency panel, remote cameras normal.
Normal.
PNE, configure helium supplies.
In work. LC, flight control is ready to detaking.
Roger. LD, LC, that one.
LDL1.
LD, we had a hot fire aboard at T-3 seconds. We have performed our abort sequence securing. We are ready to proceed into detanking operations.
Proceed, LC.
All right, team, we're proceeding to Operation 80. And RC notify range of decision.
RC copies.
Flight control, terminate option 910 and reset 910 flags.
Roger.
And LC to 1 when able.
LC go.
Yes, sir. Prop 1. Filing can state systems nominal.
Roger.
Option 910 terminated and flags reset.
Roger. And flight control re-enable MSE Adams limit monitor.
Roger, it's been work. MSC limit monitors are enabled.
Roger. RLM LC.
RLM, go ahead.
Stop red line monitor.
Roger. LC flight control is ready for clock to reset T plus 5 minutes and counting.
Roger. ALC adjust clock to T plus 5 minutes and start plus count.
Roger.
Pass gas LC.
LC RLM.
Go ahead.
Go RLM.
RLM is stopped.
Roger. Has gas. Proceed to scan pattern 305.
Roger.
And MEQ, we've already established swing arm lock pins installed.
Roger.
Shut down swing arm hydraulic system.
Roger.
OSM LC.
OSM.
Per step 70, drop FHA roadblocks and establish BDA roadblocks.
Roger.
OSM SRM ignition disable.
Just disabled.
SYS LC.
Go.
Establish T for PCM data transfer to nominal per data station PCM selection item.
Roger.
PNE LC.
Go for P&E.
Perform initial securing per step 70.
Roger.
MEA LC net 1.
SEMIA, go ahead.
Yeah, can you verify FEVBS covers remain intact?
Yes, sir. They all are intact.
All 9. I just want to repeat, all 9 are intact.
All 9 are intact.
Roger, thank you. FTS LC.
Go ahead.
Step 90, secure RF, FTS, and GPS MT.
Roger.
ABE, disable EIB heaters.
Roger.
LC-LD on channel 1.
Go LD.
LC, the MD has declared a scrub for today's operation. Please proceed with detanking operations.
Roger.
This is Delta Mission Control. It's now been confirmed that Delta IV Heavy NROL-44 launch activities will not continue this morning, and a new date has yet to be identified. For the most up-to-date information, please visit ulalaunch.com, follow us at ULA Launch, or call 1-877-ULA-4321. This concludes this morning's coverage. I'm Dylan Rice. Thank you for joining us.